Hello guys, it's Life here, and today we're going to be talking about my favourite character of everything and everyone in this Creepypasta fandom. It's Eyeless Jack. A classical creepypasta that a lot of people enjoy reading and drawing, aka me in a nutshell. Okay, I'm going to give you a brief summary. I only know bits and pieces, so as far as I can tell, I'm a shit person to be, explaining all this, because I can't read for shit. I can't do this, but we're going to give it a go. Because, give me a little faith, guys. I'm only a beginner, and I know you guys are understanding, and most people are fucking critical these days. But we're not gonna diss them. They're just helping, Criticism helps the mind. And we're just gonna talk about the brief summary that I've written on a piece of fucking paper that I could remember from past YouTubers that have done the same video as me. And I'm basically not really copying, because most people copy, and, I look up to these people who talk about creepy shit. And, it's great. Anyways, back onto what I was on about. Here's my brief summary. Eyeless Jack, also known as Jackson Taylor Hemerson, that's his real name, was an 18 years old student that went to university. That's his backstory. Also, he moved around. I think the last time he moved was up to Seattle, and then somewhere else, and with his family. I think it consists of his mom and his little sister Destiny. I don't know much about the family, the little sister right now. I don't know if they're alive or dead, but they're probably alive and they're probably grieving, and I feel sorry for them. Whoever decided to post about it on 4chan, I'm very sorry. And here we go. And I'm going to show you what he looks like. So as you can tell, a disturbing character who wears a mask that has bleeding blackness. Racist. So this is the character. Oh yeah, and by the way guys, I'm also going to be using my phone as well, so if I go back to this picture and I happen to be talking about something that's not even on the screen, I'm just reading off my phone because it's not showing up on my laptop. So, because I tried finding the website that I was using it, but it turns out that that page is non-existent somehow on my laptop, which is weird, and that tells me something. Let's just go to Wiki. Good old Wiki. Wiki is daddy. Let's do it. Woo! Okay. Right, so this is the information I'll be reading, but also we'll look at the appearance a bit more in depth, and, and the origin. We'll go there as well, and we're going to ruin it for you guys, because it is a real story, apparently, which I don't really necessarily believe it's true as well. I'm sorry, guys. I know yesterday I was dissing homicide Leo, and I think people enjoyed that, so I'm happy people laughed at that. Okay, so, full name unknown. Actually, it's Jackson Tyler Hemerson. Eyeless, his name is also known as Eyeless Jack, EJ, the creature, same. Origin, Creepypasta, Eyeless Jack. Occupation, murder, so he kills. His skills: murdering skills, superior stealth, ability to see with presumably no eyes, durability, anatomical knowledge, hobby, murder, stalking, same. Murder and eat victims, murder, stalking, cannibalism, theft, torture, mutilation, and cannibalistic murder. So, I'm going to give you a little bit also to add on. He was studying at university to be a doctor, and this created some sort of urges, etc., to potentially have hunger, and I don't know really much about it, but apparently he had voices in his head, and I'm gonna say maybe psychosis was involved, and Eyeless Jack probably suffered from schizophrenia. I'm not really sure. It's a bit mostly psychosis probably, because he was also hearing stuff and seeing shit, and I think that's created it scared him, and it got worse apparently due to his blindness that he started to develop at a young age, and it scared him, So apparently there was a rumour going around that kidney would help you develop your eyesight, and all the voices and shit would go away, and then he started eating kidney from not humans at first. It was like animals, and every day would try and get loads and loads of kidneys, and all he ate would kidneys and stuff. And one day they'd stop selling it due to some bacterial issue with the kidneys. This is me finding shit in my head that I remember from people explaining it to me. And he started freaking out and shit, and he didn't know what to do, but he remembered, basically, I think he attacked his mum, and that's when it started, really, the urge to kill. Not really sure, but we'll go in depth with that, actually. So, we're going to talk about appearance. Eyeless Jack is usually described as a person in a black hoodie, an expressionless blue mask with no nose or mouth. Black liquid and supposedly blood is dripping from the eye sockets beneath the mask. Eyeless Jack is infamous for being also successfully remove a victim's kidney while they are asleep and sew wound flawlessly. I mean, he studied at university for a year, learning how to be a doctor and a surgeon and shit like that. You're obviously going to be practicing, aren't you? So it's apparent that he has anatomical and perhaps even medical knowledge. He also possesses tremendous stealth and is also never caught in the act. Oof. So guys, if you're ready for your kidney fluids to be taken out, be ready, because Eyeless Jack knows what to do. Okay, so this is what someone's obviously typed, and I kind of believe what this gin is also from. So, on June 7th, 2010, the photograph Eyeless Jack was posted by 4chan by a user named Anin. So basically that picture on the top is the person Aaron, who took the picture in 2010. And I was about 9 or 8. The title of the post was A Nightmare Fuel, which contained images of disturbing creatures from video games and one of the images featuring the original photo of Jack. The story itself was written on February the 25th, 2012 by a Wiki user Azel5000, also known as a YouTuber as Papa Piche. On November the 21st, 2014, the story was officially terminated from Creepypasta because the writer requested it to be taken down, thinking that Jeff the Killer was removed. Eyeless Jack should have been removed by him before the admin decided to what happened to it. So basically, this person believes, in their way, well, the story was posted about, but as you look into more depth, it's actually happened. And I want to explain why, because what I've heard in the other part of the story is that it was a true thing, and he wasn't just, obsessed with kidneys and cannibalism. He was sacrificed in a cult by two of the university students, and apparently after what happened, when rumours started spreading about this character going around neighbourhoods and killing, almost killing them, is that if you ever mention about the case of Eyeless Jack, they will kick you out of the university and they will ban you from going on their grounds. Apparently, if you mention about it, this is what I've heard about, and a lot of people have heard about it. If you know what I'm on about, good for you. So this is like a half and half. It's like, oh, okay, so this is from 4chan, but if you dig deeper into the holes, it's not just from a fucking 4chan. It is based off true and not truth. It's like a bit of both. That's what I just wanted to mention, guys, about he was sacrificed also, and that's probably why he was also created to be this killer, and probably fucked him up and shit. Because basically what they did was, the two of the teachers pinned him down, basically, and I think he was with a woman, I don't know who it was, but he was also dating this weird chick, and she also tricked him into being sacrificed in a way, and basically they ripped his eyeballs out and he was left to die. But when they came back to obviously take the body away so no suspects could find it, the body was gone, and people assumed that he's either dead or alive, or it's just not real. It's in my opinion, he's alive. So if it's capable of getting your eyes ripped out, I'm sure you can survive that, and you just suffer from blindness. But I don't know, you would have bleed to death or blood loss. I'm not really sure about the scientific. If you guys believe that this is from 4chan, or you guys believe my story about how it was a true story and that it was from university and stuff, go ahead. I ain't stopping you from believing anything. You have your views, I have mine. Now fuck off. Sorry. Okay, biography. In the original story, a man named Mitch moved in with his brother Edwin after his house is foreclosed. A week later, Mitch wakes up in a large gash on his cheek after going to the hospital. The doctor reveals that Mitch's left kidney had been surgically removed overnight. Around midnight that night, Mitch wakes up to Eyeless Jack over his bed wearing a blue mask with liquid dripping from empty eye sockets behind the mask. Mitch is managed to grab his camera and take a picture before Jack attacks. Clawing at his chest, Mitch escapes and flees into the woods, and where he trips and is knocked unconscious. When Mitch awakens in the hospital, it is revealed to him that Edwin had been killed the previous night. His parents drove him to the house to collect his belongings. When he enters, Mitch sees Edwin's corpse and a small object. He observes that his kidney was bitten and was covered in black substance. Right. this is someone who wrote this is the original story of one of the victims who supposedly brother got killed, but he survived. So he was one of the victims, apparently. This is a story, okay? It's not real. And here is the picture that supposedly Mitch took the picture before Eyeless Jack attacked him, basically. So there it is. There's two! Oh, it's a video, but we're not going to watch that. And now we're just going to go back to this image, okay? And I'm going to read stuff off my phone about more information about this, because I'm serious. I really am into this whole YouTube thing. I've uploaded 3 videos in the past 3 days, so what are you talking about? Well, this is the 3rd one. Okay, so this person, well, 2 authors have wrote this information, and they're called Lucky Heather and Panda Fat Pal 183, and I'm not telling you the site because I feel like you're not gonna know what it is, and you will probably take the piss out of it. So, and actually, fuck it, it's called quoteof.com. It's like a quiz fanfiction site. It's like a bit like Wattpad, really. So basically, this book is by 2 people who wrote CP research for experiences, and one of the chapters is on about Eyeless Jack. So here we go. Name of pasta, Eyeless Jack. No shit. Real name, Jackson Tyler Hemerson. I'm not even joking, this is what it even says. Age, possible late teenager, young adult, probably about the same age as my brother, to be honest. We'll never know. He's like 24. I mean, most of these creepypastas are similar to my brother's age, so, you know. Sex, male. Height, 6'2", taller than me. Weight, unknown, potentially slight slim adult. Who needs to know about their weight, you know? Skin tone. Before he died, Jackson had slightly tanned skin. After he died, he was rumoured to have grey, dead-looking skin. I don't think that's true. I think, in a way, it could be grey surgical gloves. You can get grey-coloured surgical gloves, guys. I believe that to be false, in my opinion. I don't know why, but it's impossible that, you know, you have grey skin. Like, that. If you had grey skin, something's wrong with you. Facial features. Wears a mask, but under the mask, Jack has no eyes. Tar flowing endlessly from his... I was going to say asshole. No, why did I say that? I was reading it, and I looked at the end. It says eye holes, but then I read it as asshole in my head, and I was like, why? Why? Anyways, his eye holes. Hair colour dark brown, species, presumably a demon, or at least not alive, or alive. There are theories. These are all theories. Some of it's true, some of it's not, some of it's mostly factual theories. Most people believe that he's dead, by the way, and some people, in a way, believe he's alive, but he's not human, in a way. I don't really know. I say he's human, but he's a... Well, I mean, he got sacrificed in a cult cure. Obviously, maybe, you know, a bit down to earth, aka demon. Overall appearance, see image above. Here you go, guys. Unknown relatives. Some origins offer known a brother and a mother, whilst others make no mention to family members at all. Yeah, sometimes in some characters they don't have a family, or they do, or they don't, or they have a really strange child that goes missing. I don't know. Most of it's a bit not useful in some way. Habitat unknown, most likely to resides in abandoned buildings. Same. I reside in my room. That's abandoned. Strengths: unconscious victims, heavy sleepers, negative emotions, weak minds, a weak immune system, weakness, light sleepers, insomniacs, can't fucking say that word, loud victims, undernourished victims, smokers, alcohol, etc., strong minds, salt, ? Extra information. Okay, guys, this is important. I'm gonna probably diss it so much, but this is what is also true. To my point of saying 2 teachers sacrificed the bitch. Most likely sacrificed by 16 people, including 2 professors in Jack's college, school and crossbone guild, and the Hellfire Club. He was sacrificed having his eyes torn out, burning tar pour into holes from his eyes once were, and his guts cannibalized. During the sacrifice, the supposed cult was chanting Shino Shin Bob. Can't even say it. Not sure it was spelled, aka the demon of cannibalism and sacrifice rites in the Hebrew religion. To this day, if you go to the University of Massachusetts, Jack's college, and ask about the Eyeless Jack case, which I just said a couple of minutes ago about it, they will deny every part of it and drive you away. It is said that authorities reinforced their stance on the threat of shutting them down. Before Jack died, he had agatophobia or a fear of being insane. Oh my god, we relate. I have a bit of that, but I don't want to say that in a way because he might have it stronger than me. We all fear of insanity. How to summon materials. We're not. You know what? Yeah, fuck it. This is what I laughed when I read about it. This is what it says. How to summon Eyeless Jack. This is the stupidest thing ever. Everything was all serious and then we had this ending part. This is stupid. Don't summon anything that you don't feel prepared for. Just don't do it. That's what I'm going to say. If you're willing enough to do this, here you go. Here's the steps. Summon the bitch. Materials needed. A bedroom, yourself, a nearby window. Same. Steps. 1. Go to your bedroom. 2. Lay down on the bed and put your hands on your stomach where your kidney is. I don't know where the fuck my kidney is. It's up my ass. Hey, yummo. Close your eyes and say, Eyeless Jack, take my kidney. No, I can't. I'll carry on. 4. Open your eyes and look out the window. You should see Eyeless Jack entering your house if you succeed. Warning, if you ever tried this... I have never tried this before, says the reader, and it's most likely very dangerous. If you choose this, I suppose you do this when you're home alone. No! You do it when people are around, so then you're not gonna get killed, slaughtered like a pig, and your kidney's gonna be taken away. Oh my god, this is the thing. That's why I can't take people seriously anymore. I've done with people, like, legit. These people, though, it was all serious, and then it got to a point where it was like, how to summon Eyeless Jack, like it's gonna work. I ain't gonna try it, but if you guys want to try it, comment down below, and if you took your kidney, good for you. Okay, guys, that is my video for today, and I hope you enjoy this great mess. And, subscribe and like, getting that promo in. Anyways, see you laters. Bye.